So what you see before you is one of the early competitors to Magic the Gathering, and it is very dead at this point. Very cheap. You could buy a case of this shipped for like $80. A case includes 16 booster boxes. Each booster box includes one of their C10 or 10 power level cards. There's 10 in the base set. Later sets had less, but again, it's like they're uber rare or super rare. But what you are looking at is they used a lot of the same artists as Magic. This is the primary edition of Galactic Empires, and it did okay, I guess, but it doesn't have staying power. There's no IP behind it like Star Wars or anything like that. I mean, what you see in front of you, I paid total, shipped, delivered, all that stuff. This is like $40 worth of cards right here, and I think I got ripped off / overpaid because of the shipping. And you can buy a case for $80 shipped if you know where to look on eBay. But never played it, and it does have a lot of premium, a lot of promo cards, which are absolutely insane. So for you collectors out there that like to collect things, like I'm more of a collector than a player. I mean, look at this art, and let's see if we can find some artists we know. There's Ben Peck right there, but there is some Mark Poole in here I've seen. I don't remember if there's any Christopher Rush, but let's see. But yeah, look at this art. I mean, this is the same guys and gals that did Magic. But the way it works is you need to have a C1, one C1, one C2, one C3, and then one C4. But you can't go right to like a C10. You have to have, one of one, one of two, one of three, one of four, one of five, one of six, one of seven, and then I can't go right to that C10. So that 10 power level card, there are one of these 10s per box. And that was one of the rules of the game. Another wonky rule of the game is you can have... there's another Ben Peck, prominent artist in this. Robert Krause, look at that, Primordial Warrior. Look at the art on this stuff. But anyway, you could break the rules as far as deck construction goes, like I think 3 or 4 times, but I forget. So the base set, you had a couple different factions. One of the factions was dragons. So we have our dragon hatchling. Oh, you can't see it. Our dragon hatchling. Let's see. Your Ort Dragoness right there. So you have dragons, and I forget the other two. We'll come to that. Let's see if we can get some artists we recognize. And then some cards that actually look pretty cool. Let's see, I'll pop some out here. No, don't recognize these artists. But yeah, it was a dragon. It was a Magic clone. Pure and simple. And you used these things. So a T was a terrain. H was a hazard. So this is a terrain / hazard. And it generates power or energy or mana or resources or points, or I don't care, whatever you want to call it. I forget. I have not read the rules, but I just know the basics of it. So I started to look at it. Thought about getting into it and buying it because, hey, it's a dead CCG. It can't be that expensive. No, you look at those promo cards. Seriously, go look at those promo cards and you tell me what you think. Let's see. What was so you had your dragons. And let's see. M is for monster. L, I forget what L was. R, I think it's reaction. Yeah. O, they had O type cards. But see how they have a different letter to tell you what thing is operation or objective or I forget. But let's get to the terrain, because that's the quote mana. Oh, here's the factions. You had independent. You had your... You can't even read that. I mean, Argonthan Escort. I mean, it's easier to read on my phone here, or my camera, my phone camera. That's what I shoot with. But you can barely read this as I'm looking at it with my eyeballs without through the lens of the phone. And then you have the Kirbiz is the another faction. So anyway, let's go through. So these are ships. S means ship. See? S, can't read that one. Where is it? So S, ship. There's an S7, so it's more powerful. It costs more. And then I forget what those were. Oh, and I got an S9. I don't think I have an S10 in here. Oh, and here's the terrain, the T. So these are your lands for those of you that like to collect lands or mana or energy. Let's see if we can find an artist we recognize. Nope, nobody there. Oh, there we are. So there we go. There's Mark Poole. He did T4. It's a planet. Oh, so that's the type of card it is right there, and that's the actual card name in the center. So for you OCD types like me, it really screws with you that the name of the thing is in the middle, but the type is up here, because that's a T5 planet, but it's Vectra Prime. So that's pretty messed up, I thought. But hey, this was produced in 1994 in the golden age of... Oh, I got a Dragon Layer T9. Golden age, beginning, the birth of all CCGs. Oh, this is actually my favorite card that I own. So stoked I got this and pulled this. But it's a Dyson Sphere. I actually looked up the artist, Douglas Chaffee. I did a lot of sci-fi, a lot of fantasy. He's sadly no longer with us, unfortunately, because that is something I would love to have sent away to get signed. The Dyson Sphere. And that's a B10. I forget what B stands. I think base. That's right. B's are bases. Oh, here's something. So you start off with this guy right here. A C1. He's a crewman. Suark breed. Okay? Suark breed. Take a look at that picture. Okay, that's 1. And 2. Okay, you notice the difference? No? Okay, 2. There's 3. Okay, notice the difference between 2 and 3? See the 3 people there are moving in. Moving in. Alright, let's go to number 4. 4 Suark breed. See, you got the little things coming down more. And the guys are more spread out. 5. A little bit more intense. You know, celebration going on. Okay. Let's look at number 6. I think this is the final one in the series. This one is actually shiny. You see that? How it's shiny? Yeah, you can. There you go. And it's like textured. Got that indentation. So even though it's a quote same card, but it goes from a C1, crewman 1 to a crewman 6. And so the rarer ones had those shiny other cool stuff on it. I thought that was neat. Just something subtle. Like here, look at this. Look at that. Starburst Accelerator. That's pretty cool. See, and then, oh, look at that. Time Shield. That's actually, you see the texture on that? They're like indented. It's like 2 layers for the card. So yeah, this is actually 2 different sets. Oh, here you go. Here's a famous CCG. You have shipping delays. No monster. Monster just coming out. Monster there, bigger. He notices him. Uh-oh, he's running. He's putting his clipboard near the monster. Monster eats the clipboard. Pulls his hands away before he gets it eaten off. He falls down, and it's feet. So, and that is by Susan Van Camp, a famous CCG artist. So, yeah, just want to take some time to go over my Galactic Empires here. Bought these recently, within the last 12 months. just something I have. It's not something I play. It's something I tried to collect. Thought I was going to collect it, but decided not to. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you all did Galactic Empires, or what was your bread and butter. My go-to game back in the day was this game right here. And we're going to open some more packs from this very soon, I promise. Alright, talk to you later. Thanks, bye.